What's up, good people? I bought something this week from Facebook Marketplace and I want to review it. This is a robot. Well, as much as I want it, it's not like one of those doggy robots that can play, but it will do something that you might like. So this is a vacuum cleaner robot, and particularly this is Roborock S7. And the first Roborock S7 came out in 2021, so it's about 5 years old. I bought it for $50. It has LiDAR that can be used to map your room, so it automatically maps your room, and then it cleans, vacuums and mops your house. So yeah, like part of this review is to show like if it's still worth owning this Roborock S7 or not. So yeah, stay tight. This is actually my first vacuum robot, so I have never owned anything like this before. So this was actually interesting for me also to see it work to some extent. It's not state of the art, but it works. So let me start by showing the back side of this robot, which has this mop side and this vacuum brush. So you can take off this mop very easily, and you can change it as much as you need. Like after a couple of mops you can change it. So you just slide it in and then just use the velcro to attach the mop. Then you have this brush which you can easily take off and clean up. It's a little bit dusty. I tried to clean it up, but yeah, you can take off this mop. It's fairly easy to take it off, and you can see like the hair gets stuck. I used it a couple of times already, so the hairs are gonna stuck here. You have to clean the hair sometimes you have to clean this area particularly. So to attach it, you can also take this off with a twist and then can clean the hairs easily. So yeah, that's how it goes. Now you can put it back, and then you can add the cover. Nice and easy. And also if this gets old, you can like buy replacement, two of these and two of these mops for, and one of these for $12 in Amazon. That's what I just bought. So you can take off this screw particularly and then take it off. This is like a duster. This can take the dust toward the brush, and that vacuums the vacuums the dusts. And also here, this is the water tank. So you can fill it up by taking this cap off, and once you fill it up, for one bedroom house like me, it's about 600 square feet. You can use this like couple of times, maybe 2 to 3 times if the whole house you need to mop. But for me, most of my house is with carpet, so I don't need it. So the other thing that you need to see how to take off the dust. So once you do the vacuum, or even before vacuum, you can take this box off. There might be some dust left from the past vacuum, so I try to clean it not heavily. So you can take this part and take off all the dust and throw it on the dustbin. Since I don't have a station, I just have a charging station. So you have to take the dust every time you do the vacuum, or at least you try to. Then you can take off this slide and take off the brush. You can also change the brush. The brush and all the replacements are you can buy as a package from Amazon, very cheap, about $12. So yeah, so that's about the structure of this. It has couple of sensors. I'm guessing this is the LiDAR sensor, and which maps the house, or which maps like where all the furnitures and everything is. Then there are also a couple of sensors on the bottom side, where I think these are the ones that the robot uses to detect if it's on the carpet or on the floor. So if it's on the carpet, it's gonna put this on the upper side so that it doesn't mess with the carpet, and if the sensor detects it's a floor, then this can come up, and you can this will come up and it will start to mop the house. So yeah, that's basically the thing. It looks really good. It's in very great shape. I bought it for about $60 on Amazon Marketplace, and it works really great. I'm gonna show you one example, like for my kitchen, how good did it work for one cleaning. But yeah, that's what's up. Now the Roborock S7 that I have, I don't have a cleaning station. I just have a charging station and the robot. So you might need to clean up almost every time after you use the robot. Right now in my kitchen, I just did some light cooking and cleaning, and I have some debris, like water, some milk spots, like I was making tea, and also some other dusts and other particles. So to clean the particular area of my kitchen, I'm just gonna open the app, then access the S7 robot. Now you can see all of my house area is kind of mapped, and this is the kitchen area. So I don't want whole cleaning, so if I start, it will try to clean the whole house. I can select particular rooms to clean up using this option. Now I'm going to select zones, and I'm going to move to the location where I showed you all the darts and everything. I hope you were able to see it, and I'm going to start.
Starting zone cleanup.
I'm going to fast forward this part of cleaning. So it fairly ran through the corners first of the area and went under the areas that it can reach, and it basically swept through the whole area that I have selected. The app basically shows the path that the robot took to clean, and you can see about 4 square meter area was cleaned within 5 minutes, so you can do the math for your home. It took off most of the debris, as you can see. There are a lot of dust particles and small things. Some of it missed, like these leaves, the fraction of a leaf, or this one. But most of it's cleaned. The milk marks, like it didn't did the mopping very well, I think. So some of the marks are left still, but most of the watermarks I can see they were wiped. So yeah, this is one part of the deal, like it cannot take old marks like this. The mopping is not good enough to take this kind of spots as of right now. I would say this is okay cleaning, and if I do repeat this cleaning maybe 2 to 3 times, it seems to be very okay for my use. But let's see how much dust actually it collected. You can see a lot of small particles. It collected a lot more than what it had previously, and some hair. I think it's working very good generally. At least if you are happy with your robot running couple of times to clean a small surface. But for old vacuum cleaner that I got very cheap, I think I'm happy with it. But yeah, that's kind of my review for one cleaning. So after one cleaning, as you can see, it picked up most of the dust, and sometimes, like if there is a lot of dust, you have to do couple of cleanings, but it does it automatically. It avoids all the obstacles that it requires. It got stuck two times with small objects, so it go over the objects. Like for my weight machine, it went over the weight machine and got stuck. So you have to watch out for those kind of occasions, but mostly it worked really great. It avoided all the unnecessary objects, my sofas, my tables and chairs, and it got most of the area that it can reach fairly clean. I would say it can reduce the number of hand cleaning for sure, and it the sensor wise and like battery life wise and vacuum quality wise, I think it's really okay for the money. If you buy it like say for $60 like me, I believe this is one of the good purchase that you can do after 5 years of this thing has been out. That's my review. Hope you like it. So what's your favorite vacuum cleaner? Let me know in the comments, and stay tuned. Please subscribe. Peace.